Hatshepsut was especially proud of the magnificent obelisks she erected at Karnak Temple. Here, lying still unfinished in the quarry, is an example of an obelisk. Still attached to the granite from which it was carved, it shows its huge scale. Every Egyptian obelisk was cut from the same granite quarries in Assuan, located around 250 kilometers south of Thebes. Granite was the only stone strong enough for such a tall monument. Its construction was an incredible feat. You can still see the channels where workers pounded for months to free it from the surrounding rock. Hatshepsut's 2 obelisks were completed in just 7 months. She recorded their transportation to Karnak on the walls of her temple at Deir el-Bahri. The obelisks were dragged on sleds to the riverbank and placed on one barge end to end. It must have made an extraordinary sight. Once at Karnak, the obelisks over 30 meters high and weighing 350 tons had to be erected. There's no written record of how the Egyptians raised obelisks. The current theory is that they were lowered down a ramp onto a large granite base. The obelisk caught on a groove on the base and was then pulled upright by a series of ropes. And there is nothing holding an obelisk upright. It relies on its own perfect balance to remain on its base and stands as testament to the precision of Egyptian craftsmen. On the base of her obelisks, Hatshepsut wrote these words.
She made them as her monument for her father Amun, lord of Thebes, presiding over Karnak, making for him 2 great obelisks of enduring granite of the south. Their summits of electrum, the best of any country, are seen on both sides of the river.
Hatshepsut had every right to be proud. Her ultimate obelisk is the unfinished one in the quarry at Assuan. It weighs nearly 1,000 tons, 3 times the weight of the other obelisks. She was confident that it could be quarried, moved and erected, but it cracked while the workmen were pounding it free from the rock and had to be abandoned. It was not Hatshepsut's technology that failed, but the granite itself. To achieve great things, she needed the talent of outstanding people, and Hatshepsut was to rely on one such man, Senmut. She elevated Senmut, her daughter's tutor, to the position of overseer of the works. Hatshepsut knew him well. She even entrusted her only child to him. Senmut's good service to Hatshepsut was well rewarded. He was born a commoner, but rose to one of the highest offices in the land.